I just had a feeling, that's all. A feeling? Yep. I find myself drawn to your side no matter where you are or what you do. It's because I love you, darling. Don't call me that. Why not? Because we're out in public and somebody might see us, one of my students, for example, or like an adult. We're all adults here. She is over the age of 18. But I thought you said good girls don't go out this late at night. Well, no, they shouldn't. No, not if they know what's good for them. Then it's no problem. There's nobody here to disturb us. Here, have a seat. Oh, take a seat. Oh no. She pats the empty swing beside her. It swings in the breeze, the rusted chains creaking like something possessed. Possessed by this demon! I shake my head. I don't know if that's very safe. If the playground at Wheatfields looked anything like this one, Ostede would have shut us down quicker than you could say potential lawsuit. Don't be like that. You might be a bit bigger than me, but I'm sure the swing can handle it. I'd rather not take the chance. My life is difficult enough as it is. I don't want to add a broken leg or a fractured spine to the pile of my pre-existing problems. You're really going to break a leg sitting on a swing? Like maybe fracture a spine. You might fracture your tailbone, maybe. I really only went out to get that milk. Sally will get mad if I don't get back on time. Then why did you stop by the park, huh? I pause, rubbing my hand against the back of my neck. She's got me. She's got me good, and she knows she's got me because the smirk on her face is widening. It's a very wide smile. It's super deadly, devouring, demon-eyed. Well, if you really can't spare the time to hang out with little old me, it's alright. I understand. You do? I'm almost sorry to hear that, though I was trying to rebuff her advances, making excuses. That's all they were, excuses. Yeah, I don't want to put pressure on you. It isn't attractive when girls are too needy, but... But what? She gets to her feet. The swing creaks in protest. Swing! Precariously. Oh no, the frills! Her legs, protruding from the bottom of her dress, are pale and white, almost dangerously so. If it weren't for the wide smile on her face, I might think she was sick. Love sick. Maybe she has the hepatitis. Isn't she cold, sitting on the swings in such a thin dress? So sheer I can see her shoulders through the transparent straps. Cat girls really are peculiar. Cat girls, yes. I want to come with you. There's something from the store I want to try. Oh, well, why don't you just go buy it then? Because I don't have any money, duh. I've only been able to assume this form for a few days. I'm hardly in a fit state to apply for jobs, and I don't know what skills I have to offer when I'm still getting used to having opposable thumbs. She pauses, her green irises darting to the right. I guess I could always sell my body, become a lady of the night. How does that sound? It sounds unwise. Huh? Are you worried about my chastity, Robin? I don't know who I'm more worried about, to be honest, you or the client. Tee-hee-hee. Well, it's true that I'm no ordinary girl, but you know that already, don't you? I'm well aware of it. Despite her slender stature, her skinny arms, her inquisitive eyes, there's nothing innocent about Belle. Her eyes, set into her pretty little face, are searing with the flames of hell. My skin blisters and I shudder. She isn't the kind of person I want to cross. I don't know the full extent of her powers. and I don't know what she's capable of, but I don't want to find out. Alright, I guess I can buy you something if you want to come with. You would? Really? Her eyes widen with excitement like a child's, and she claps her hands together. Her ears prick up, alert. That's right, just don't come into the store with me, okay? Somebody might recognize me. You are ashamed of me, huh? I don't want my wife to find out. It might get complicated. Right, I get it. Don't worry about it. She beams, giving me a quick salute. I can keep a secret, I promise. I sigh, my fingers pressed up against the serrated edge of my house keys, and it stings. This, whatever this is, shouldn't have to be a secret. Technically, I'm not doing anything wrong. I didn't fuck the cat girl, right? I mean, I didn't plan to meet Belle out here. I just happened to stumble across her. It's hardly an illicit tryst. We're not having an affair. But I know, all the same, this isn't something I should talk about, not with anybody. I take this shit to my grave. I can't even explain how I feel about Belle to myself, let alone anybody else. Let alone Sally. Belle was as good as her word. She waited outside the store obediently when I went inside, like a puppy collared to a bollard. Her request was also humble, much to my relief, and easily fulfilled, too. An ice cream, a cheap one, only 60p. The kind little kids like, made of milk. Well, aren't most ice cream made of milk? Belle sits on the swing once more, and though I don't know how, find myself sat next to her. My carton of milk sat on my lap. It leaks coolness against my right thigh, and I feel my skin going numb through my jeans. But I make no motion of moving. I'm too busy watching Belle. She unwraps the ice cream tenderly, devising the frozen treat of its wrappings as though it's something precious, yes. Very, very precious. And her hands the rubbish over to me. Oh, here you go. Present for you. It's garbage, just like you. Oh, thanks, milady, much obliged. She giggles, brushing a few strands of hair away from her mouth, and surveys her prize. It's a pale white-colored vanilla and shaped like a cylinder. But why an ice cream, of all things? I'm easy to please. I didn't want to burden you with any extreme request, like rare jewels or designer clothes. I'm thankful for it. My budget wouldn't stretch that far, and I doubt the co-op stocks stuff like that anyway. Then doesn't this work out well for all of us? I guess so. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit cold for ice cream, don't you think? I don't mind. I like experiencing different kinds of sensations. Isn't that the best thing about being alive? Okay, it just seems kind of childish. Is there anything wrong with being childish? Isn't that the best way to live life? Being excited by the small things with wonder and curiosity. Alright, Alice, alright. She giggles, sticking her tongue out at me. Sides, ice cream isn't that childish. It is when it's a mini milk. Oh, you'd be surprised. Tee hee hee. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. With a little giggle, Belle dips her head and drags her tongue along the length of the ice cream. No! Belle, no! I blink. My cheeks turn pink despite the cold. Of course, I should have known. Why didn't I guess? It must be because of Melly. I associated this particular brand of ice cream so entirely with my 5-year-old daughter. Oh no. She would have lived on this stuff if I'd let her. That I failed to realize it could be used for other, less innocent purposes. Now I feel foolish. Oh, so foolish. Belle drags her tongue across the shaft of the ice cream a couple of times. Her eyes half lidded. Every once in a while, she moans softly, seductively. The noises she makes are soft, barely audible, but I can still catch them. Maybe because I'm in a state of hyper-awareness myself. And all of a sudden, the sensations about me feeling even more acute. The wind through my hair, my feet on the ground, the carton of milk pressed against my thigh. I shiver. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Belle lifts her head, a strand of saliva connecting her pale pink lips with the sides of the ice cream. It quivers semi-transparent for a few moments, like a gossamer spider's web before it snaps. Oh, isn't it obvious? I'm trying to seduce you, Mr. Hawkins. But why? I don't know. I just like attention, I guess. Well, you have my attention. You have it, so you don't need to keep doing that. Oh. She giggles, her eyes half-lidded. Is this too stimulating for you? A little light ice cream petting. I just didn't expect it, that's all. Ah, your cheeks are turning red. How cute. I am not cute at all. I beg to differ. When you react like that, how can I stop myself? It's only an ice cream, but you're already getting so heat up. Ha ha ha. Okay. Alright, well, you know. She used to eat those by the handful. Why do you keep thinking about your daughter right now? In the summer, they'd melt and she'd end up with sticky ice cream goo about her cheeks, and I'd have to wipe it away. Belle's cheeks are getting similarly sticky, but the effect it has on me is completely different. Melly was just a little girl, my dear daughter. Belle, on the other hand, is of age 18-plus-year-old. She's a different matter altogether. She's also a cat girl. Her own cheeks are glazed a soft coral pink. Her dark eyelashes tremble. She moans softly about the ice cream as she takes it deeply into her mouth. Her lips pursed, her throat tensing. How do I know that? I don't know. Throbbing. Ah, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go. I got to my feet in a hurry, upending the carton of milk as I do. It hits the grass with a soft thunk. The white milk inside it sloshes. Ha. Belle draws the ice cream from her lips and blinks up at me. Her eyes big, bright, staring. She's enjoying herself. I can tell she's enjoying herself. That little devil, that little demon El Diablo. What's wrong, Robin? Was that too much for you? I breathe heavily, my chest rising and falling beneath my coat. I can feel my toes as they curl against my socks, my thighs as they rub against my denim of my trousers, and something else too. Oh, shit. Oh my, maybe it really was too stimulating after all. I'm sorry. Belle gives me a look of concern, though I doubt it's very sincere. If it was, she wouldn't give that poor, abused ice cream another covert lick. You must have it tough, Robin. Getting so worked up about something so small. Your wife mustn't treat you very well, if you know what I mean. Right, I can do without the insinuations about my sex life. Thank you very much. Tee-hee-hee. You know, if you are having a bit of a dry spell, I wouldn't mind giving you a helping. Oh, no! Alright, I cut her off, and my voice is a little louder than it should be. It sticks in my throat, I cough. I'm afraid that if I let her finish that sentence, I might be tempted to take her up on the offer. I'm a weak man, a very fucking weak man, and I can only take so much temptation before I cave in. It is true my relationship with Sally has been rather dry lately. What? What?
FBI, open up!
Dry lately. Technical difficulties. Oh, jeez. Speaking of cats, as Belle put it, but I don't know if I'd feel better even if we were having sex on a regular basis. I don't think it would make us like each other more. She probably can't bring herself to be intimate with me. Not when she suspects me of cheating on her with an Arabella sodding Waite. I guess I can't blame her. I wouldn't want to be intimate with anyone who had slept with Arabella White either. If only Sally knew the truth. Arabella White doesn't hold a candle to Belle. It was nice seeing you, Belle, but I really should I should be going back home now. Belle raises an eyebrow, glancing at the front of my pants. Like that? Well, yes. Yes, Belle, like that. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I glance away, my cheeks red. That might be a bit of a problem, but the walk back home, not to mention the mounting guilt, should take care of it. This is all your fault, Belle. I already told you I'd be more than willing to take responsibility. Don't tempt me. But that's what I want. Don't say things like that. It's very improper. Belle shrugs. Okay, you're the boss. I just want to thank you in whatever way I can. That's what I'm here for. Right, okay. I sigh, running a hand through my hair. I still think it's starting to get I'm starting to get a headache. I'm sorry if I went too far. I'll try to be nicer to you next time. There's gonna be a next time? Of course. I was thinking you must be getting pretty bored at work, so maybe I could... No, you're not going to eat anything at... Wait, you're not going to eat anything at me erotically when I'm at work. There'll be children around, Belle. Jesus, think of the children. I'm sure I can think of something. I can hardly wait. Thank you, demon. I mean, for it to sound sarcastic, but sarcasm is a little difficult given the bulge in my trousers and my genuine desire to see her again. I've only known her for 2 days, and she confesses to me. And I don't really understand what she is, or, you know, what she wants, but I'm pretty sure it's my soul. I feel like I already understand her better than I understand my own wife. Hey, Belle, I'm curious. Yes, what is it? How do you like to take your coffee? I don't know why the question comes to me, it just does. It feels wrong somehow that I know how Sally likes her, you know, milk and sugar, and I don't know Belle's. Huh, coffee. It's been a while since I had that, but... Belle ponders, pressing her fingers against her lower lip. I think I like it black. Figures. It goes well with her heart. What? What does that mean? Hey, Sally. I stand at the threshold of the living room, unsure whether I should step inside or not. Do I dare? Why am I feeling so anxious? Is this because of my rapidly deteriorating relationship with Sally, or is it something else? Guilt? Okay, bye, Sally. Oh no, I'm thinking of... Oh, jeez. I don't even need to close my eyes to remember the soft moans Belle made as she let her tongue trail across the length of her ice cream. Her cheeks were flushed and her eyelashes trembled. Her head bobbed back and forth, though only slightly. Not a lot, just slightly. I shift, trying to drag my mind out of the past and into the present. I don't need those kind of distractions right now. I meant to be with Sally. But in my mind is miles away. Oh, so far away. Take me home, country road. I bought the milk. Do you still want the coffee? I know what Sally's going to say before she opens her mouth to say it. And what took you so long? Well, where were you? What can I say? The good old-fashioned something came up excuse. It wouldn't be entirely wrong, no matter which way you choose to interpret it. I am sorry, I just got caught up looking at the moon. You know, the moon is out there. It's very pretty tonight. Looking at the moon. Whatever you say, Robin. I'll admit, it's not one of my better excuses. It's the truth. I just wanted a bit of fresh air, that's all. Why? Is the air in here not good enough for you? It isn't when Sally glares at me like that. It makes me feel short of breath, like I'm standing on an alien planet. This is supposed to be my house. I pay for half the mortgage. Why should I have to feel so uncomfortable in my own home? Come off it, Sal. Nothing happened. There wasn't enough time for anything to happen. I was only gone 20 minutes. More like half an hour. And what do you suggest I was doing in that time? What can a man do in half an hour? Sally sniffs. I don't know. It just seems suspicious. Suspicious? What's so suspicious about it? I got the milk like I promised. You sure you don't want a drink? You fucking alcoholic? I'm not in the mood anymore. I'm tired. I thought she might say that. It's what I've been hearing in the bedroom for the last 2 fucking months. It only makes sense that her general lethargy would extend to the living room, too. Sally gets to her feet, depositing one of the cushions she was cradling back onto the sofa. Gives me a withering look. I'm going to bed. Good night. I'm not sure how, but she manages to make that sound like an accusation. Right, good night. Sleep well, Sally Pally. Alright, goodbye, Sally. You can leave now. But she doesn't reply. She brushes past me. Our shoulders bump for the briefest of brief seconds, but that's all. It's almost as though the mere thought of touching me makes her cringe. Great. My wife cringes at me. Oh no. It's fucking May 13th. It's a Thursday.